For the first century and a half of our growth, our national mission remained clearly defined and unchanged: to create an open society which would function and endure as the instrument of free men. We grew, we expanded, we prospered. We converted from an agrarian republic to an industrial democracy, always with this very purpose to guide us. It was this dream which gave farmers and blacksmiths the courage to lay down their tools and pick up arms against a tyranny which denied their free-born rights. And then, with independence, to make the boldest proposition ever dared in the governments of men on earth. And above all, and through it all, it was the dream which continued to populate our land, which gave it its real strength, its people. The men of all countries who lifted themselves out of the grinding helplessness of the old world and set their faces to the promise that America offered. It is the continuing pursuit of this dream which animates us today, a nation of over 192 million, of all races and many beliefs, of origins that reflect every impulse of the human adventure. Divided in many things, our eyes on different goals, and yet essentially together. One people daring to believe they can continue the common endeavor to eliminate imperfections and build the good life. And what is more, daring to believe that even now, in this time of danger and challenge, they can speak to mankind, and with the evidence of what they have made and what they are, offer an example which will give hope to other people in the world. Such is the boldness of which the American dream is made. And what is the dream? First, it is the burning idea of liberty, of free men governing themselves. And second, it is the promise that in such a climate of freedom, men can build a more productive society, one which will bring the greatest benefit to the greatest number. As they have been practiced and developed within our boundaries, both of these propositions have changed the story of man on earth. The adventure in freedom and the challenge to his productivity which the climate of freedom offered. The challenge under which new industrial and technological trails have been blazed for the world to follow. It was in this climate that America developed the assembly line, the technique of mass production. And in the doing, it shaped what became literally the industrial marvel of the world. Goods, all kinds of goods, the comforts of life and the necessities and the luxuries were turned out in greater quantities than anyone had ever before imagined. And they became available to everyone, not just the rich, but the working man too. The immigrant laborer whose life in the old country had been measured by his ability to eat enough to work and to work enough to be able to eat. He became a consumer, a user of materials and a sharer in the wealth. And when he did, the economic history of man changed forever. And the cause of our revolution was immeasurably advanced. The cause of our revolution, of course. For our revolution did not end when we secured our independence as a nation. This is the real secret of the American dream. The revolution which lit the skies 200 years ago with its vision of the good life for free men was a permanent revolution which grows constantly, searching and finding new and better ways of bringing life's benefits to more and more people. This is the message we have for the world. particularly for that part of the world which strains toward its new day. We too are the children of revolution, the inheritors of revolution and the practitioners, the kind of revolution which links us in brotherhood to those who wage their struggle for freedom with a belief in the dignity of man. For ours is the revolution, the continuing revolution, which seeks to ennoble man and improve his life. This is our message, and with it, literally, we can command the course of history. But first, we must speak it. And more than speak it, we must demonstrate it. For this is the challenge that is squarely upon us, to assure that the citizenry of the world, all people everywhere, see and share the fruits of our great effort. It is thus, by making known in a living and meaningful way the progress that men can make in a climate of freedom, that we will win the contest we dare to welcome.